Welcome back. If you're a parent or a caregiver of a child with a learning disability, you're going to be interested in listening to my next guest. Joining me tonight is Kerin Adams. She is the author of ADHD Success, Solutions for Boosting Self-Esteem, ages 7 through 17. Welcome, Kerin.
Hi, thank you.
You are actually a certified coach and you work with children who have ADHD. Let's talk a little bit about that population and why you wrote this book for them.
Well, primarily what I do is I work with parents and teachers that have to do with kids ages 7 to 17 that have ADHD or other similar type of learning challenges. I wrote this book primarily because I was very heavily influenced by my father, who was a pioneer, renowned pioneer.
His name?
Dr. Leopold Belak, in adult ADD and schizophrenia. And I started reading one of his books on ADD from the 1970s, and that really motivated me to study more about ADD and to become a certified coach. I also have taught kids with ADHD as well. And between these two components, they really helped me to see that the kids with learning challenges need a lot of help and they need a lot of positive reinforcement. And from my own personal success with kids in school, I found that they needed very little positive reinforcement to start to feel better about themselves and to start to be aware of what they do right in everyday life.
But why did you put it in diary form?
These are inquisitive prompts and questions to help children really take a look at what they do right in everyday life. And by seeing it on paper, they get a chance to really think about their actions and their attitudes and extract that and see if it's up to par to where they really want it to be. It helps them focus on what's the most important things to be aware of during everyday life.
How do you recommend a caregiver, teacher, parent, whatever, use this book?
In my book, I talk about how parents can, at a young age, since the book is from age 7 to 17, sit down with the younger kids by their desk or by the kitchen table at a specific time every day and help them answer as many inquisitive questions as they feel comfortable on each page. And there's only 3 or 4 inquisitive questions, so it's not like the kid of any age is going to be overwhelmed. And when the kid and the parent feel satisfied with how they've done in terms of, yes, they are behaving in the way that they want to, and yes, they're feeling better about themselves, then they can move on to the next page. And it's meant to be repeated over and over again so that not only is self-esteem boosted, but it's maintained through the repetition of the diary pages. And it's there for the kids to grow into different age groups as well. And this book is geared to help them realign themselves in terms of social skills and to focus on the things that they have most difficulty with, which is time management, organization, prioritizing. And it's not that the kids are lazy or anything of that nature, it's that they really are pulled to be distracted and not to focus on the most important things that are put in front of them on a daily basis. And by seeing it on paper, it will remind them also what's most important to pay attention to, both on a social skill basis and academic basis, because self-esteem is broken down into 2 areas, academic and social. And this addresses both areas of self-esteem.
I'm interested to learn, what kind of reaction do you get from parents, caregivers, teachers to your book?
They love it, and there's many more ways that they can use it that I was even aware of. The parents love it because the kids get instant gratification, which is what everybody wants, but when you have ADD or ADHD, you want it more because of your impulse issues. And teachers are using this book in terms of how to look at their students from a different point of view and look at it from their point of view in terms of, oh, the kid really does need to hear it and see it at the same time, not just hear it. And they're not just being they're not being a nuisance by saying, I need to see it and hear it, or I need it repeated. They really start to understand where the student is coming from. And not only schools are using it, but boarding schools and camps. Camps directors are using it to train their counselors how to not laugh and to really be more sensitive to the campers as well.
Tell us how folks can get the book.
You can get this book on my website, reachbeyondcapitaladd.com, and we will ship it to you as soon as you go onto that website and order it. And also I do lectures and book signings and workshops where the book is also available, and that's also available on my website.
Kerin Belak-Adams, author of ADHD Success, Solutions for Boosting Self-Esteem, The Diary Method, ages 7 through 17. Thank you so much for joining me to talk about your book.
Thank you very much.